Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Jess. So I took some farm animals out from Eva's room and she had this, it looks kind of like a McDonald's Happy Meal box, but it's actually, we're gonna make it into a barn. I thought maybe you guys can help me do that. I brought out some popsicle sticks that we can glue together, maybe make a fence, and maybe we can make a barn door. And then maybe I'll talk a little bit about each one of the animals and you guys can tell me which one you think it is, okay? So first, let's build the barn. I'm going to open up the box and press the cardboard down so it stands up. And then I'm going to push these two sides up at the top in. And there's a little cardboard cutout right here that I'm going to stick a piece of the cardboard into. So it stays up like that. And that you guys probably recognize these things, right? So here we have our barn. And if you look down here, here are some of the animals. But let's make the barn door. So I was thinking that maybe we get a couple of pieces of these popsicle sticks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a door. I was thinking maybe we can make it look like a square, maybe. We can maybe put these two up here and then maybe two down here. Maybe we add an extra one in the middle to make two doors. Let's see. Let's start with that. Let's move the camera so you can watch me make the popsicle sticks into doors. Hold on. All right, here I go. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to glue one in the middle to make it look like a door. So let's go get the glue and start glue. So I'm gonna need a dot, because remember, a dot will do. We don't need too much glue. A dot, another dot, I'm so excited to make this barn. I love farm animals, and it will be a nice little barn that Eva can see when she gets home. And in a little bit, I'm going to take upstairs from our basement a barn that Eva built one time for her art show. She just decided for 1 month that she wanted to make a barn. And she worked very, very hard on it. Wait till you see it. This is what we would have done in class. So I wanted to show you this first. So here's the door. I'm gonna let it dry before I glue it onto our barn. And I'm also gonna work on making a fence, because we have to fence in all the animals that I have here for our story. The one that we remember, Over the Farm, right? Remember we read that? So I took all the little animals out. We'll put them over there for now. We'll move the door while it dries. We have to let it sit for a little bit. And next up is gonna be glue. That's what happens when you're using one hand. It's okay. We're gonna make a fence. So I'd say maybe we make 2 fences. And I think to make a fence, we would need to put some facing up and down like this, right? And then some running across like this. Does that look like a fence? I think it does. And I have a surprise on how we're going to hold it up. So we'll do that in a little bit. But let's glue our popsicle sticks. So how many do we need for the next fence? We used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we used 5 popsicle sticks. So we need 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put 3 standing up and down like that. And the other 2 are going to cross it like that. Okay? All right. Miss Jess has dirt on her hands. I was outside digging in the dirt and I planted one of my new trees. I'll show you guys that later. Right, so let us get the glue like we did our barn door. And remember, a dot will do. And we're going to do 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. And we'll do some on the bottom. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. And then I'm gonna get the popsicle stick. Put it right, there we go, right over the other 3. Lay it right down on top of it. Oop, I got a little glue on my hand. That's okay. And remember, you can always just rub it off or wash your hands when we're done. All right, so there's our first fence. We'll sit there and let that dry. All right. This just thinks that we need a little bit more glue in the middle. That middle one's not sticking very well, but now it will. There we go. All right. It's hard to do everything with one hand. I can't get my camera to stand up. And here comes the next one. 1, 2, 3. A dot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dots total on 3 popsicle sticks. Now we're gonna put 2 right on top. We're gonna leave them right over those 3 all together. 1, put a little bit more down so it looks like a fence. There we go. And 2. All right, now we have a fence. Looks great. Really, really great. Okay, so we're gonna let those dry. We're gonna take the glue off the table and we're gonna move on to our next part. Okay, so now that our barn door dried a little bit, let it sit for a while, we can lift it up, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna glue it onto the box so we can make our barn door. So I'm going to get the glue and I'm going to make a long line on the back of the door so it can stick to the cardboard. I'm gonna do it on this side too. There we go. A little bit on the sides and the other side. All right, are you ready? Let's get it up there. Turn it around like this, and we'll lift up. Lift up. So we're moving on to the fences that are drying right now, okay? So here they are. I have a question. Why do you guys think that we have fences on a farm? Why do you think they need fences? Do you think maybe it has something to do with the animals? See, if you look at our book, there's a fence in the background. See that? So what do you think that the fence helps on the farm? What do you think it does? Maybe it helps the animals stay safe, right? And stay in the farm area and not roam off into some other fields or into the streets. So it's probably for safety, so they stay on the farm, because you can't really just talk to the goat or the duck or the cow and say, hey guys, this is our property line, you can't leave, right? You can't really tell them that kind of stuff. They don't understand. Unless you speak cow, then maybe they would understand. But until then, we're gonna probably just stick with these fences. So what I did was I got some modeling clay from Eva's room, and what I'm going to do is take a piece of it off. See, there's a big chunk of it right here, and I'm going to get little pieces, and I'm gonna stick them onto the bottom of the fence so I can get the fence to stand up. Let's see if it works. like I only need 2 pieces. So I decided to use 3 pieces of clay on this side. It helps the fence stay up better, nice and evenly. So now we're gonna build the next fence. So there's 1 piece of clay, 2 pieces of clay, 3 pieces of clay. And it should be dry enough. I'm gonna lift it up like so and push down into the clay on each popsicle. And it should stand up on its own. How cool is that? So now we have a barn and a fence. So let's put some animals behind the fence. And we talked about why barns need fences. And now we're gonna play a little game. We're gonna have to play along at home. After I put all of the animals into the fenced-in area of our farm. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open the top of our barn and I'm going to pick one of these without you seeing which one I'm gonna pick. And I'm gonna put it inside and you're gonna guess which animal is inside by listening to the clues. Are you ready? Okay, I have the first animal in my hand and I'm putting it into the box. So it's in the barn. So here are the hints. Are you ready? Here we go. Okay. So the first hint is, when these animals are babies, they're called kids. And they're almost always chewing. They love nibbling on grass. And what they do is they chew, chew, chew. It makes a lot of saliva in their mouth, which makes it easy for them to swallow the food. And they actually can pull that food back up and chew it all over again if their stomach isn't digesting it. They also make a sound like this. Meh. Can anybody guess what it is? All right, I'm gonna take it out. Here it comes. See if I can get it. A goat. Who guessed a goat? Was anybody right? All right, we're gonna put it down and let's pick the next animal. Are you ready? All right, close your eyes. All right, I have the next animal in my hand. I'm putting him in. I'm closing the barn door. All right, are you ready? So these baby animals are called fowls. And they have hooves, and they trot around, and people actually can ride them. They help farmers plow fields, or they pull carts. And the sound that they make is mee. Does anybody know what it is? Did anybody guess horse? Because if you did, you were right. It's a horse. All right, put them by the tractor. Okay, you ready for the next one? All right, I'm gonna look and choose. Who am I going to choose? Close your eyes. All right, I got one. Are you ready? No peeking, no peeking. Okay, here we go. So this animal, when it's a baby, is called a calf. It spends a lot of its time outside in the field, at the farm, by the fences. They eat grass too. They're very curious. So if you go by their fences, they'll come over and check you out. And they do the same thing like the goats. They chew a lot. They eat a lot of grass. And they chew it before they swallow it all. Also, they make milk for their calves. The mommy would make milk for their And the sound that they make goes like this. Moo. Does anybody know what's in there? It's in the barn. Let's check it out. Does anybody see my puppy watching me? I think she wants to learn about who's in there. It was a cow, Sonny. It was a cow. Moo. Go behind the fence, cow. Okay. All right. Here comes the next one. Everybody close your eyes. All right, I got one in my hand. Are you ready? I'm gonna put it in the box. All right, in the barn. This animal makes tons of noise, and it's been on farms throughout history, always. It's the early morning animal, the animal that wakes up the farm. The sound that they make sounds a little bit like this. Cock-a-doodle-doo, nice and early in the morning. And they mate with hens so they can lay eggs. And that's how the baby chickens are born. Did anybody guess what it is? It's a rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Usually they sit up at the top of the farm. All right, let's do one more. Okay, so everybody close your eyes. I got it. Okay, this is the last one. The animal in the barn. You ready? So, when this animal is a baby, it's called a piglet. They have very sensitive skin and little hair, so really, all you really see is pink skin, maybe a couple of black spots or mud all over them because they really like to roll in the mud. Some people say they like to roll in the mud to get dirty, but really it's just to protect them from the sun so they don't get sunburned. And their pig pen where they sleep and they hang out, they might look messy, but it's really not. It's actually very, very clean. They only roll in the mud and use it to protect their skin. And the sound this animal makes goes wink, wink, wink. Does anybody know what it is? If you guessed a pig, where's that pig? Where'd you go? Then you're right. It was a pig. Go back in the fence, pig. Good job, boys and girls. I'm super proud of the farm that we made today, and I love our barn, and I love all of the animals and how we went over them, and our little tractors that we'll do more tomorrow. And I told you, I promised you I'd show you the barn that Eva made, and this is it right here. She worked on it. It's called The Old Vine Barn by Eva Ridgway, and she did it in 3rd grade, so it's been sitting in her basement for quite some time. Not too dusty. And she made all the vines. She took all of these arts and crafts were all over our table for over a month, and she used toothpicks and cardboard, and she bent the cardboard, and she cut strips to make all of these pieces and painted the barn different colors. Isn't it beautiful? And there's a whole backside too. I'll turn it around. And if you peek into the door, you can see the farmer working really hard in the stable with the horses. Pushing a little hay back into the stalls. There's a little bucket to the top. Little rock beds. And if I turn it around, you'll see there's a little washing center. Here's a little animal that she created out of wood, and the little washing area says water and wash, and she's washing all the fruits and vegetables collected on the farm because that's what farms do. Tomorrow we'll talk more about all the different types of fruits and vegetables that can be grown on the farm. And there's a little swing she attached to a stick. And coming along the back, there's a whole living area. She drew this cow, and there's the horse in the back eating. She used all natural materials and nuts and cardboard. And there's horses back there. Can you see the farmer? Pretty cool. And she made the signs, Home Sweet Home. She had people living up here. So she made picnic baskets, and more popsicle sticks, and painted them, and little stools, and pieces of wood. Cabinet, and a bed, and some flowers, and some of the stuff fell out. And she wanted to have a bedroom up at the top. There's all the farmer's gear. And then if you look, there's some tools that she made. I think she made a shovel. And she made a little hammer, it must have fell off. I know there was a hose made out of spaghetti she painted green in there. She had so much fun. She made a little chicken coop in the back where there's pigs. There's another sign she made, what does it say? Hauling hay all day. And there's a big, I think this is a pipe giving them some water. She thought of everything and she did such a great job. It took her so long. I promised her I would never throw it out. And I figured you guys might want to see it because she worked really hard. And it's fun to really work hard on your projects sometimes. And moms and dads and brothers, sisters, grandmas, grandpas, they get proud and they keep it forever. So I just wanted to show you, and we'll talk more about farms tomorrow. Bye, guys.